How to handle a man who isn't consistent. Inconsistent behavior can be one of the most confusing and frustrating dynamics in dating. One day, he's all in, texting, calling, planning, engaging. The next, he disappears or acts distant, leaving you questioning everything. Understanding how to handle a man who isn't consistent isn't about controlling him. It's about protecting your energy and maintaining clarity in your own life. The first step is recognizing patterns rather than getting caught up in isolated incidents. Everyone has an off day, but repeated inconsistency signals either emotional unavailability or a lack of genuine investment. Identifying the pattern allows you to respond intelligently instead of emotionally reacting and chasing what isn't being offered freely. Boundaries are your most powerful tool. Decide what behavior you are willing to accept and what you are not. For instance, if disappearing for days is unacceptable to you, make that clear internally and externally. Boundaries aren't punishment. They're a way to preserve your self-respect and send a clear message. Your presence is valuable, and your time isn't disposable. Next, focus on self-sufficiency. A man who isn't consistent often creates space that can feel uncomfortable, but it's in these gaps that your own stability shines. Invest in your hobbies, friendships, and personal growth. When your happiness doesn't rely on his attention, you naturally become magnetic, and your energy signals that inconsistency won't be tolerated passively. Communication is also key, but it must be measured. Address your feelings and observations calmly and without blame. For example, saying, "I notice we have long periods without contact, and I value consistency in my relationships. Can we discuss this?" Invites clarity without confrontation. It's a test of whether he respects your needs or is simply taking advantage of your patience. Finally, observe actions over words. Men who are serious about a relationship will align their behavior with their words consistently. Promises alone are meaningless without follow-through. Pay attention to whether he meets commitments, shows up when it matters, and invests effort in ways that reflect genuine interest. Handling inconsistency isn't about forcing change. It's about reclaiming your power. When you set standards, enforce boundaries, and remain grounded in self-respect, the relationship either stabilizes or reveals itself for what it truly is. Your clarity prevents unnecessary heartache and positions you to attract someone whose presence is steady and reliable. Consistency in a partner mirrors the consistency in yourself. By prioritizing your own emotional balance, you naturally invite alignment from those who are ready and capable. Does this resonate with you? Please drop a yes if it does, and follow me to see more videos. God bless you.